What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ghired Conclave Exile. Today we're going to be playing against Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons. Let's take a look at our opening hand real quick. Have some protection, some removal, a little bit of ramp if we can get into another land. Could be a bit risky, but I think we're going to go ahead and keep it. Alright, just to cover our commanders here. We're going to be playing Ghired Conclave Exile for 2 colorless, red, green, white. You get a 2/5 legendary creature human shaman that says whenever he enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 green rhino creature token with trample. When he attacks, populate. The token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Our opponent plays a land, and we'll be moving to our turn. Alright, so we did not draw into a land. We'll go ahead and throw this land down and pass it right on over to our opponent. And our opponent's playing Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons. Black green, you get a 2/2 legendary creature human cleric. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Whenever you put 1 or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create a 1/1 green snake creature token with that touch. And we see a turn 2 Hapatra hit the field. And again, we missed the land drop. We're going to go ahead and play Firelit Thicket, follow up with our Lightning Grease, and pass it right on over. Opponent plays a land. Moving to combat, hits us for 2. Trigger on the stack. Chooses to place a trigger on the Hapatra, creating a snake token, and passes over to us. We do happen to run into the land, so we're going to go ahead and follow up with Kodama's Reach here, and hopefully, try to catch up. Go ahead and get this straightened out over here. I think we should grab a forest and a plains. We'll put the forest down, and we are gonna pass turn. Now I believe this coming turn we're going to go ahead and play the Aura Shard. Actually no, we're going to go ahead and toss down our commander and start putting some pressure on him. Opponent's going to play Journey to Eternity, places it on the snake token. That's going to flip once she puts a -1 counter on the snake. No blocks. Surprised they didn't attack with the snake token there. Trigger on the stack. Nothing we can do about that. Journey to Eternity flips. Now she'll be able to return target creatures from the graveyard. And they have a 1/1 Death Touch blocker. Alright, now I think instead of playing our commander this turn, we're gonna play Watley. No, we're gonna play the Doubling Season. You know what? No. I think what we're gonna do is we will play Ghired. Trigger on the stack. We get our 4/4 Rhino token there. We're going to go ahead and move the Lightning Greaves over to our commander. And rather than attack, I think we're just going to go ahead and pass a turn. That way, next turn, we can swing in, and when they decide to go for the blocks, we will either, actually I think we're going to go with the Borrow's Charm to protect our commander. Alright, Growing Rites of Itlamog. Moving over to our turn. Okay, we got Xenagos there. I think we're gonna lay the mountain. We could play Aura Shards and blow up their Growing Rites there. Actually, I think I like that. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We're going to move to combat. Swing in with all creatures. Trigger from Ghired. Trigger from the Aura Shards, targeting the Growing Rites. Yes, we will. Let's see how they decide to block here. Just as expected. I think we are going to make our creatures indestructible here. Alright. And we'll go ahead and pass the turn. See, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We draw into a land. We could, because she's going to swing in, put a -1 counter on something. We get one more land. We can play Doubling Season, followed by Heroic Intervention when they go for the block. They're going to play Bane of Progress. Okay. We had one more, that would have been great. We have no blockers. Hapatra triggers. Nothing we can do about that. Okay, so we don't get the land drop, but we do draw into Mana Crypt. We're going to go ahead and play that Mana Crypt. Toss down Doubling Season. Move to combat. We're going to swing with all creatures. Ghired triggers here. I'm going to make a copy of the original. Get our 2. Move the blocks. Death Touch going right back on Ghired again, and they will block with Bane of Progress. We're gonna activate Heroic Intervention. And our opponent's down to 10 at this point. Our opponent's moving to combat, looking to get that blocker. Going back on our commander. Possibly wiping the board at this point. And yep, we have Damnation. Fair enough. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So we can't play Xenagos, but we can replay our commander. We'll get the double tokens there. Let's go ahead and pick Tails. We lost. So much for Tails never fails. Okay, let's stick to the game plan. And I think we're gonna hold up the illusion that we may have a path to exile. I'm gonna create 2 Rhino tokens there and pass the turn. Opponent's going to play Acidic Slime, most likely targeting Doubling Season. Okay, Cryptolith right coming down. At this point, I think they're just gonna hold back blockers. Okay. Let's go again for Tails. And we lost again. Draw into a land. Right, go ahead and play that. I think we're gonna play Xenagos. I think we'll be able to close out the game here. Move to combat. Xenagos trigger. We'll put that on one of the rhinos. Choose to swing in with all creatures. Trigger. Let's copy the rhino. And that should be enough to close the game out. Alright, and our opponent scoops. Awesome. That's a very good display of the power of Ghired. If you guys like what you see here, please make sure to like and subscribe. If there's anything else you guys want to see, any specific decks or deck decks that you guys want to see, make sure to leave a comment down below. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.